Summer arrived in the north in all its bloom and intensity this year. With temperatures so unusually warm, our field and the whole forest around us just exploded with life, blooming and buzzing everywhere you looked and just drawing you outside to join into the celebration of warmth and light.
Made a home in the pile of earth. Got a bit of a rude awakening.
Still a bit in shock.
It was so nice to see our little forest farm in its summer clothes for the very first time, but beside all this beauty, I guess so far it also has been one of the most hard-working summers I've ever had in my life. But let's start from the beginning maybe. After the slow and peaceful spring that we had, also early summer kind of just went on like that. The days were blending into each other and we were just here working and keep making this place into our own. You always just think like, I'm just going to do this really quick, and then it is taking you the whole day. I hate this. It's going to be very good in the night. It was so nice to just have a normal everyday life again for a little while. These last years have been so full of change and uncertainty for us. I almost forgot how that feels like when life is just normal. When you wake up in the morning and see the same thing every day. When you walk the same path over and over until you know every tree and every turn.
Ah! Das ist riesig. Das ist enorm. Du solltest eigentlich Hälfte aus. Du brauchst diesen Platz.
Ja, voll. When there are no big decisions to be made and it just feels stable and steady and maybe even a little bit boring from time to time. And the more everything started to settle, the more I also felt headspace and energy again for new projects and also dreams that have been waiting this whole time. I am actually just about to head out for my very first road trip of this year. The van has awoken from its winter sleep and the plan is to drive south because I have a meeting tomorrow in Oslo for my new film project that, I'm going to share more about later. I think it's, a really special project, not something that I'm getting paid for, but a project from the heart that I really want to do. So I'm traveling to Oslo to interview a few people. And otherwise I'm actually not really having a plan. I probably won't travel that long, but a few days maybe. And I'm looking forward to it. And let's go, I would say. right, time to go to Oslo now. Cross your fingers that the traffic will be kind to me. I really hate driving in the city, but it will be okay. I made my driver's license in Hamburg, so I don't think there's much worse than this. Luckily, it's not really in the city, it's more like in the outskirts of Oslo, so should be fine, I hope. And yeah, I will just remain calm. Let me see. Try it. Okay, let's go.
Head east toward Nedre Railingsvej Primær Fylkesvei 120. Continue on Primær Fylkesvei 120 for 4 kilometers. Head north toward Nedre Railingsvej Primær Fylkesvei 120. Exit the roundabout onto Nedre Railingsvej. Head northeast on Lillestrømbrua Riksvej 159. In 100 meters at the roundabout, take the 4th exit and stay on Riksvej 159.
Alright, I made it out of the concrete jungle again. I have no idea how people can cope with this every day. I'm very close to losing my mind. But now I'm here back in the countryside again. Everything is filmed now. I had a few really nice interviews. It was very nice. And yeah, I also got us some chairs. Just picked them up. I think they're going to fit really nice with our dining table. Looking forward to see that. Yeah, now I of course just have to see how I even sleep in here. Haven't really thought that through. Yeah, just hope it's not going to rain tonight, so they can be outside or something, I don't know. Yeah, but now I just need to buy some food and then find myself a really nice and quiet spot for the night. Look at this spot that I just found. This is so nice. Wow.
Ja, war es nicht so krass.
Wahnsinn.
Das ist ja, also wie hierfür gemacht.
Hallo. Ja. Ja, du bist auch da. It was really nice to be on the road. I spent a few days there at the lake. But yeah, now I'm back and I have to say that I have been feeling a little bit torn about this summer because at the moment there are just so many things that I want to do. I would love to travel even a little bit more, but I would also love to get a few things done here at the farm. So yeah, Joachim and I actually have been talking about that, about what we want to do with this summer. And we made a decision because if you are following my channel for longer, and I know that many of you are, you know that one of my biggest dreams is to have horses again. And of course there are a lot of things that I would like to do before they can come. So we have been thinking about maybe next year or in 2 years. But then we thought, what is actually necessary so that they can move in? Because of course I have these really big dreams of what I want to build for them and so on. But what do they really need to be happy? And it's actually not that much. What if we can make it before winter? And that suddenly just gave like such an energy boost, because we have this place now. It's all possible. We just have to do it. Okay, so we are now on our way to get some fencing material. We need more of the sheep fence. We have a little bit, but it's definitely not enough.
But there are 2 dogs that desperately want to be caged in here.
Yeah, we also need fence poles. More of them. Oh my god, I just hope that my van is going to survive this, that the bed is not falling apart. What's this?
Brought some new friends.
Hello! What have you done?
It just happened, okay? I wanted to pay for the fence, and then...
It was an accident, basically.
It was an accident. It just happened. Now they're gonna come home with us and be loved.
So incredibly warm these days. I have no idea how you can even cope in a place where it's warmer like this. I'm really not functioning very well, but we really want to get going with a few things. And one of the first things, you can see Jakob up there, is the fence.
A show.
We did yesterday. The camera.
Oh ja, absolut. Komplett fest.
Perfect.
Fühlt sich sehr gut an.
Super. And this part of our property we actually never have been before together. Up there is our house, and all of this belongs to us as well. Down there, and the forest up there. It's quite overgrown, but it's much bigger than we thought. Actually, a very nice area. Just have to clear it a little bit. Yeah, so here is where our property ends, and we figured out that we even have a wall, a stone wall. You can see it here. This is where they put all the stones from the field when they cleared the forest to make a field. All the stones are piled up here, and yeah, kind of marks our territory. It's a good feeling to have a wall.
I love our wall.
So today it is finally time to start the next big project here in the house after like the bigger renovations that you've also seen maybe in the previous videos. We didn't do so much here in the house and just enjoyed to live here for a little while. But what is really bothering us is this whole kitchen situation. So it is time now to do something with that. So this is the situation at the moment. We rearranged it a little bit and put that compartment that has been there before, put it over here. And we got a new sink, which is waiting over here, so that we can then also have this space so that the fridge can move in that corner over there. And yeah, also a new kitchen plate would be nice. And my other plan is also to lift up this oven a little bit so that it's on the same height as the rest of the kitchen, and of course paint the fronts and make it all look nice again. That's the plan.
Ich kann hier erstmal. Okay.
Gut. Gordian.
Oh, Scheiße. Ich wollte auch nicht Lindner werden. Du hast mir gerade gesagt, du weißt nicht, was hier zu tun ist. Deswegen habe ich es übernommen.
Ja, super.
Gibt's hier Beschwerde?
Nein.
Sie haben keinen professionellen Klempner geholt, Madame. Wir haben einen Kunsthandwerker geholt.
Ja,
when we're older, they will still stand tall. Things time will tell, we might never know. We'll be gone before it all begins. Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. Dying to know it all, to know it all.
Alright, it is actually already time to start the next project, because of course when you are going to have horses, one of the most important things that you need is hay for the winter. And you need a lot of it, because the winters here are very long and it's actually also not that easy to get good hay. Yeah, I remember that definitely also from my time at the small horse farm where I lived when I first moved to Norway at Tina's place in Dream Valley. Every year it just has been like this huge debate about where to get the hay, and of course you want to have a good price and still good quality, and yeah, to figure that out, that always has been like the topic of the year. And I can definitely understand why, because yeah, as I said, it's not so easy to really get good hay. It's a lot of different factors and it's different every year, also from the weather and how late it's cut. And because we knew that, we thought, okay, at least just try and get a little bit of an overview, try to get into the market a bit, get in contact with a few people. So we investigated a bit yesterday, and then we got in contact with a farmer and he made us a really good offer, and we took that offer. And it turns out that he is coming tomorrow. So now we have to figure out where we even store all this hay. And the best, of course, would be to store it here in the barn, but the barn is far from ready. So we decided to just store it down in the stable for now, where I have all my building materials at the moment. So that all needs to go until tomorrow. And then we have to figure out how to get this barn ready to fill it up with even more hay. It's all kind of happening at the same time at the moment, but it's exciting. I'm a bit nervous, but also very excited.
So, richtig. Ja.
Can you hear the rain outside? We had to postpone the hay delivery because, of course, the hay cannot arrive in such a rain. So today I thought I'm just going to take a look here at the second floor that I mentioned. It's such a big mess here, but it's a great space. It's perfect for hay storage. You can then just throw down everything that you need for the day. And yeah, great air circulation and much more space than I would have thought. But it's a really big mess. I don't even really know where to begin. And so I already see a dead bird lying there. I'm a bit scared of what I'm going to find here. There also is like all this old and moldy insulation. I have no idea why you would even want to insulate a barn like this. I mean, look at the walls. It doesn't really make any sense. So we just have to get rid of all of that now. Yeah. I hate this already. It's really not one of my favorite projects. But it has to be done, I guess. Oh, look, there's an umbrella here. From another century. Does it work still? No. Bye-bye. Shoes. They're pretty cool, actually. They're also really old. I think these I'm going to keep. Not for wearing, but... So as you can see, there is still a lot of work to be done here, and I have no idea if we're going to make it in time, but at the moment I just love this kind of energy, and also to see how this dream of what we would like this place to be is more and more becoming reality. But for now, I hope you enjoyed taking part in our summer for a little bit. I hope you have a great summer yourself, and I am sending so much love to you, and maybe I will see you in the next episode of our farm diaries again, where I guess it's all going to be about hay again. Oh no, it just starts to rain a little bit.